I'm in Sonoma, California at the racetrack. You're going to hear the track, you're going to hear the cars. Some cities are for racing, not just driving. This is one of them. You'll find narrow streets, supermarkets with tough parking, kids leaving the post office, and a fine rain that can fool you. But that's when what they call an honest car comes in and saves the day. Are we talking about the Corolla? Are these the 2026 models? As you can see, there are two different fronts here. I'll explain what was done with each. More than 50 years of this car working well, and this is practically not an empty promise. It's not like it's a big design manifesto, not at all. Toyota thinks things through and analyzes them surgically. It also features a much better designed interior. Plus, this blue color indicates it's a hybrid. I'm going to tell you all about them because I'm here in Sonoma. Very simple, because you're subscribed to my channel. Toyota reviews its invite list and insists he must be included. He has all these subscribers, all these followers, all these views that are important, and that's thanks to you. So thank you for subscribing to the channel. I'm always grateful, so keep it up and turn on the notification bell to get alerts for my new videos. Let me explain quickly. This isn't just free poetry. Everything here is done with pure intention. To my left, we have the hybrid, now much cleaner from the front. If all this front area we have here were covered, we'd call it an electric car, but it's actually the hybrid, very different from the gasoline version. I'm more into this one. I like this one a lot more. But they made an important change. Another important change they made here was in the lights. You know that all the lights, the back part has that shell, like it's a mirror. They did that so both would look sportier. Even the daytime running lights are now LED, which they weren't before. They've updated the front and back lights. This car doesn't have any lights that aren't LED anymore. Another thing, the intention was also for the gasoline version to look really tough. The other will look more refined, like electric cars. One is refined, the other tougher. They estimate 60% of the market will be gasoline and 40% electric. If that changes, I can let you know. I'll open both hoods to show you what's underneath each, since that's where it was. Of course, now we have two engines, two different hearts. The first one and this 2.0 hybrid I have here. We have three 196 horsepower electric motors and continuously variable transmission and fuel consumption of 42 mpg. A lot of people always ask me which car should I buy to do Uber or to do delivery. It's a good car for that because you have a new car, you have a car that gives you a good warranty. It's 8 seconds. The car comes with fully electronic all-wheel drive. You'll see that when we try the gasoline version, it's going to be totally different. Now here we have the gasoline engine. This engine is also a 2-liter engine with 169 horsepower. We have a continuously variable transmission. I'm not saying having one is a problem. Some like it, some don't. But Toyota's continuously variable transmission rarely has issues. Both use the continuously variable transmission. We have 32 miles per gallon combined in this car. And here the system that puts power to the rear wheels or the front wheels. This one has a platform that is a rear wheel drive platform. You can't buy it any way you want. Here the hybrid tows 1,500 pounds. On the side we have 17-inch aluminum wheels. In the gasoline version you can also have 18-inch ones, but today these are 18-inch. We have the hybrid version here, but you can get it in any version. The wheels are identical. I really like what we have, which is the black fender. It gives it a slightly more serious, more robust look. There's a light sensor and blind spot detector at the bottom, but no camera or 360-degree view. The pillars, a small roof rail, and the doors open and feel good. If you want to enter the SUV market for the first time, this is a good car. To do it, you don't have to go all the way to the recreational activity vehicle 4. Okay, you can do it with this car, you'll do just fine. The doors open well, they seal well. When you close them, you feel them suction, and that's very important. So the side, to me, it seems like it hasn't changed much, just a little bit.
Around here inside,
they redesigned the 10-inch cluster and added a new standard 12-inch screen, improving the center area, and included chargers. I prefer this cream exterior with black interior over the all-black hybrid. If I had to choose, I'd buy the gasoline one. Remember that. I want to clarify, it's not that the hybrid is bad, it's just my preference. We have a key. It looks new, but they put it in a nice leather case that I like. We have heated steering wheel, USB connectors, wireless charger, sunroof that we have here, which also looks pretty good. So the interior is really nice. Let's check the back seat space. Here, sitting in the back, believe me, there's a lot of leg room. This is the position it was set to and my legs don't touch at all. We fold down these 60/40 seats and there's plenty of space if you want to carry cargo. Quite a lot here. The material matches the front seats. It's not leather, but it's nice. I like the color and the added black stitching. There are air conditioning vents and USB connectors here, which not all cars in this class offer. Pockets, good headroom, door speakers, cup holders in the doors, plus more cup holders here. The space in the second row is not bad at all, really not bad. Right here on board the new Corolla Cross, we have two versions, the hybrid and the gasoline one. I'm in the gasoline version, heading to a racetrack where we'll have several Gazoo Racing 86 supercars. Currently, I'm focused on the Corolla Cross, which is the biggest change for the high volume Toyota Corolla. And well, I think they've made a good change. It's no longer a 5-inch screen. Now they're all 7 inches with a 10-inch option too, which is great with all the equipment you can imagine putting on it. And they've really made an effort to give it premium touches from the inside out. Toyota gave the car what's called a very clear refresh, okay? Two different fronts, the gasoline front and the hybrid front, so that neither of them looks alike. One key achievement here was excellent curve handling, impressive. The hybrid has a grille the same color as the body, while the gasoline version has a wider grille, a bit more robust. We have a 10.5-inch screen available for those who want to choose that option, and a redesigned center console. All of this was completely redesigned, and the Carberry Blue, which looks amazing on camera, even with a black roof in some versions.
Special Edition X, Special Edition, and
it's assembled in Huntsville, Alabama. Okay, and this car makes a lot of sense for people who want, for example, an SUV for the first time in their life. That it's low cost, with a solid reputation and reliable, without much drama. If you drive in the city, go on trips on the weekends and want to avoid expensive gas stations. So the hybrid, right? You don't have to worry about gas as much since it gets over 40 miles per gallon. If you prefer simple and cheap maintenance, then the gasoline one works fine. It has the L trims,
Luxury Edition XE and Luxury Edition. The hybrid versions are S, a Special Edition, and X Special Edition.
On the TNG AC platform, that platform gives you much more of a car feeling than an SUV, okay? In the front, we have brakes, more friction. In the back, torsion, BIN, a torsion bar. In the front wheel drive and multi-link, you go with the all-wheel drive. You're going to feel a big improvement in what they call advanced bumps. In fast corners, the all-wheel drive grips much better and doesn't bounce around as much. Right from the start, we have disc brakes on all four wheels. The electronic all-wheel drive of the hybrid always reacts quickly. The dynamic gas one, because control sends up to 50% to the rear wheels. As I mentioned before, it disconnects completely when it's not needed. It's not 4x4 for rocks, keep that in mind, because when I say 4x4, people already think of rocks and mountains. So finally we have a console that's much improved, making use of all the space. A 10.5-inch screen is available in the S Klima, double sound system. JBL is available in the XSE and XLE. Of course, equipped with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. Pedestrian detection, parking sensors, all kinds of sensors in the back and front, blind spot detector.
It's Toyota's most comprehensive safety package.
In the trunk, we have 24 cubic feet behind the second row of seats. When we fold the seats down, we have much more.
In the second row, the seats fold 60-40. The hybrid is more agile, less mechanical, more electric. The gasoline version has that familiar driving feel we've always known, right?
It has good sound insulation. I mean, it's pretty quiet in here. The Chevrolet Spark was discontinued in 2022, so it's no longer a competitor. You have the Honda HR-V, Honda Icona, Kia Seltos, Subaru Crosstrek, Chevrolet Trax Trailblazer, Mazda CX, 30 Nissan Kicks, or Buick Insight. The Trax is really strong in terms of value right now, okay? It doesn't have a hybrid option, it doesn't have all-wheel drive. Toyota hasn't given a final price, but we estimate it will be from $25,500 to $31,000. For the gasoline and the hybrid, it's from $30,000 to $35,000. It depends on what you're looking for. If you want a car in this price range with various finishes and a more premium feel, consider the Mazda CX-30. I'll tell you the truth. I've been driving it for a while now, and now I'm going to take it to a track. It's not a track car, but we're also going to do a bit of off-roading. It feels super comfortable. If you don't want to spend as much on a recreational activity vehicle, this is a good alternative since you still get an SUV that doesn't feel too small. The space up here is pretty good. The materials feel nice. The wireless charger, the cup holders, all the cup holders in the doors, sunroof. The car is not bad at all. I liked it as a first option for an entry-level SUV. I think it's pretty good. I like the steering wheel and buttons. They're all easy to use. Han kept the button panel and buttons, right? The fact that they changed the screen is also important. Does it have a bigger screen now? In the back, both are quite similar. I thought that at least for the hybrid, they were going to hide the windshield wiper, but they left it outside. They didn't hide it on the hybrid. Let's open here to see if they improved a little what I was saying about the cargo space. You already know this is the all-wheel drive version. When you fold the seats, you get a good amount of space. Down here, we have a spare tire that's not full size, but at least we have one. Being stranded without a spare tire is miserable. Waiting for help isn't enjoyable, and I want to avoid that. Other than that, they're pretty similar in the back. You already know that all the lights here are now LED. Toyota made sure to change that throughout the entire car. They also made the inner shell black instead of mirror-like, giving it a sportier look. All-wheel drive, exhaust points down. The gasoline version starts at $24,635, while the hybrid starts at $31,000. It's quite competent, also in terms of the market, and you don't have to go up to the level of a recreational activity vehicle, for example, which would cost you much more. I'll stick with the gasoline one for now. The hybrid has a strong reputation, good warranty, and will be important in the market. Thanks for subscribing. See you next time.